Lego garbage trucks. The vehicles to keep your city clean, starting with this here 6693, released in 1987. Personally, probably one of the top 5 town sets in that era, even before the new millennia. Such an awesome design. And in the early 90s, we get the recycle truck, which I won't include with my topic right now. Let's just start with this one. But 10 years later, 1997, 98, this horrid piece of garbage is released. It's not till another 10 years later we get a redeemable garbage truck released in 2007. But let's go backwards again to 1997, 98. A time in Lego's financial history when their stock and everything else is going downhill, their builds, and in the early 2000s, almost filing for bankruptcy. Now, is it because of this juniorization and very bland building sets? Vehicles with no doors? Possibly. Maybe so. Anyways, my focus is going to be on this recycle truck, which I'll call garbage truck, which is not available in any store. So 34 pieces, $7.25. So between the 1987 version and the 2007 version, I have to focus on this one, which is in between those two sets. Only if I can include this in my city, but it's just an embarrassment, so there has to be a way to improvise it. I wouldn't say that this set is all that bad. There's a few redeeming factors like the color scheme and the printed brick, or the printed piece right there. So there has to be a way for me to improvise it so it follows the same pattern, or at least familiar ability. So here are my guidelines. It's going to be 6 studs wide and build it as if it's back in the year 1997 and 98, which I will be using the pieces from that time frame. So this vehicle is not going to have any mud guards or any nice curved roof piece. No, none of that. It's going to be very basic, but it's going to still blend into my current city. So let's give it a shot. So here it is, my creation. So pretty much all the pieces used on this you could have used back in 97 and 98. However, with the exception of those 2 slope pieces, which I just couldn't do without. I've tried every other way to make that look right, and it couldn't have without these slope pieces, because this printed brick's only 4 studs wide, and that's the only printed brick they have in blue, but they don't have any 6 stud wide ones at that time frame, or that era. So looking at this, you can see some distinctive features. Like the wheels, they flare out like the old one does. And there's your printed piece right there, the specialized one. Let's compare this to the original model. So looking at that, black underside and blue top with some white. Same thing goes for this. I have that white bar with that cylinder piece, and just totally black underneath. I added these fuel tanks in there. Same driver, and on the back I did enclose it. So this is what you do. You open it up, and there are your 2 garbage cans, just like that. Includes 2 garbage cans with your 2 little black cylinder pieces. So the problem with this one originally is the back is completely open. You throw the garbage cans in there and they just happen to fall out during play. So this just keeps them intact. They both fit nicely in there. This closes to hold them in, and then you close the roof, and there you go. Very simple. And this thing being based off the juniorized system, it's pretty much juniorized itself. You'll see. I purposely made it where the back does not dump, just like the original one. And there's your chassis, just very simple. There's your cab, and there's the dumpster. Nothing much to it. So there you have it, my build on this recycle truck slash garbage truck that came out in 1997. Just want to say too that I'm very proud of this very simple build because it doesn't go far off to the original one. The original doesn't even look like a garbage truck. Without that symbol, it doesn't look like anything. So I had to make it look like a garbage truck. So that's it. Let me know what you think about this build, what you would have done differently, and check out my other builds. This is Brickhead Boy. Thanks for watching.